All right, what up, everybody? You on deck with your boy Third Eye Cam. Today's date, July 16th, 2021. The time is 15:50. 3:50 for my civilians. I'm in Petersburg, looking up at the sky. And I noticed this little weird-looking cloud. It looks like it's in our atmosphere, and I'm not talking about the bottom portion. I'm talking about this portion right here. That is a planet. See, the lower contours is changing. It's doing an atmospheric handshake with Earth's atmosphere, all right? This is how a lot of you knuckleheads get tricked. That's at the bottom. When we start going up to the top, it gets faded because our Earth's atmosphere ain't reaching up that far. Now, I don't know if that's a moon or a crater. Don't know either or. There it is. Just taking a real good look long at it before I say anything else. So I'm processing. Now, if it's not a full planet, then that little piece in the middle, if it's not in front, is the middle of it, and it's expanding its atmosphere out as such. So if that was the little rock right there, the ball, the sphere, then it would expand its atmosphere out, which will form up in the spherical format, and booyah. Now next to it, we got our moon right there. If my camera will get straight, you know what, I'll back it up. Sometimes I have to do a digital zoom when my camera don't want to act right. All right, next to our moon is a smaller looking sphere. So the reason I'm bringing that up, I got my GoPro looking at it. Now, I didn't say the whole thing was a sphere. A lot of this is cloudage, but I'm looking at what's intersecting with what. Intercept and intersect. All right. That's the only thing I see out the sky that's remotely close to us that I'm recognizing. I think this is a lower moon right here. Well, further out, looks like an asteroid type moon. There's something in these strange going on in the skies. The closer we get to this, the more people are gonna start losing it until these things bust out in the clear, and then the whole world's gonna be like, everybody all of a sudden is gonna be the first to have discovered it, that's not paying any attention right now, that is not subscribed to me, that is not having a discussion about it. They're gonna be like, I was the first one to see it ever. Can I get my money collection and reward? Because people who be faking it, not your real ones, just the faking it. And the little knucklehead that was trying to rob me, he gonna be like, yeah, I taught that Third Eye Cam guy where to look in the sky, and he didn't want to listen to me, so I had to make corrections to him. So I'm debunking myself because I said that there were no planets or anything next to the Earth, and that you people all have issues. But guess what? Today I'm the first one to get it. Yeah, that's what that turd's gonna say. All due seriousness, I must have gotten enough sleep last night because I'm energetic. I was looking at I want to catch the intersection between the moon and these spherical deals. See, we all look at it on our two-dimensional flat, like a TV screen, right? So that's where a lot of people get lost. If you were to be able to rise up through the layers of the clouds and everything will automatically become three-dimensional, then you're like, well, I'll be Squish and Berry. That third eye dude was right. So with that being said, I'm just gonna sit here and monitor it. And it's like 100 degrees out here in Virginia. My thing says 99, but it's 100. Yeah, y'all see that passing flower, little brother? Yeah. One of the rappers of that group is my family member. Big up Fonte. All right, so we'll come back. Hang tight. All right. Okay, I'm back 6 minutes later. Or 16 minutes later, I'm sorry. Yeah, the time is 16:06, 4:06 for my civilians. So that's where my planet has moved to. Looking at the moon. So either they're further away from the moon and they move faster in their orbits, and I think that's what's happening. I don't see them being between the moon and the Earth because I'm looking at the moon. Let's see if I can find it. And the cloud is just still behind the moon. I can see the moon clearly. And it's not a case of like, oh, just the moon is so bright that it's the thin layer of smoke is passing through or cloudage. The clouds in our atmosphere are so thin. If that was the case, then I'm gonna have to accept the fact that we live in a closed-in as they say, a firmament. I honestly think, let me tell you my honest opinion, and God, I don't want to say this, but I'm going off facts. Based on the way the sky looks, I do math. Now, I ain't saying my math is accurate, but I'm doing the math on what I see. Not mathematics by numbers, mathematics by visual observation. So, I'm thinking, based on the Bible too, where it speaks about the sun moving around the earth, not the earth moving around the sun, and your heliocentrics are probably gonna shut my channel down and pretend like I crashed it. Sometimes I feel like the sun and the moon are closer than what they say, and that they're close to the same size, and that these planets coming in are our next neighboring planetoids that have always been here, but they're on such an elliptical orbit that they come in at an oval orbit. I'm pretty sure the guy that got after me is not as old as I am, and the good thing about being older now is that I can boast about I'm an elder and I use my wisdom, and you should listen to me because I think I know what I'm talking about. I don't recall ever seeing any kind of sky, any kind of cloudage, and I'm too observant. Y'all, I'm so observant. I'm not nosy. Nosy people are the ones that got to put their eyes on you and then get up in your bubble or inquire. I can quietly observe, and I don't really observe people. I know where they are when I'm in a room with them. I go on alert status if anybody feels like a threat, not looks like, but feels like. When they start looking like a threat, that means I'm seeing something on them that don't look like normal people. Normal people just are kind of into themselves and moving about their life. People that's a threat, they're watching everybody. They got a certain look on their face because humans cannot hide their emotions. And one thing I'm good at that is, of course, unless they train on the military level, then they can blend in, literally change up their facial expression with a laugh and a smile, and then turn around to execute somebody. Real talk. So I think it's a big planet sitting behind the moon. There's a moon in that middle. This whole thing has gotten bigger, so I think whatever it was drawing closer to us. And then what I was pointing out earlier was its smaller moon. So that's where the smaller moon moved to, right? That's it. And then I'm seeing a whole bunch of trail all the way up. Now I got my GoPro on this. In fact, let me point it up. I need it straight up. And then I see something else coming in over here. Sitting on a cloud again. And there's another something over there sitting inside of a cloud. I look for spheres, shadowing, contrast, and the clouds to give the shape away of whatever I'm looking for. I would like to be wrong, because I'm tired of arguing with idiots that think they passed gas and orbited themselves up into space and took a look around and then fell back down to Earth, passed gas some more, and safely landed. Meaning their butt was an exhaust system. Sorry about that. That Marine pops out of me every once a lot, and I can't keep that guy in my back pocket. I'm trying to prove a point here, even to the point of debunking myself. I don't need anybody, especially if you're not really literally studying and you're not looking with an open eye, but you're looking with a sarcastic eye. You ain't even on my level. If you can't open up your mind to think the possibilities of Earth merging with another solar system, then you're lost. That means you don't believe nothing in the sky. We don't have all the secrets down here. And I'm not disturbed about this one guy, but it's like, I'm gonna tell you what my problem is. I have this very sharp memory. Anybody does anything that irritates me, and I don't cry about it. I like when people screw with me. I don't like when people screw with me and I can't get at them. Not physically, but just go at you. I like conflict. I like confrontation. I'm a ram. I'm a tiger. Tiger's like a threat. Makes them pop. They get to show you their teeth and claws. And, hey, and see what I can do. I move like lightning. See what I can do. That's a tiger. A ram is like, I'm gonna straight up run you over. Ram is a freaking juggernaut. With that being said, it's the month I was born and the year I was born. With that further being said, that's something that God put in me that I temper down, but I can't totally control it. Especially depending on who I'm dealing with when they come at me. It depends on which way the wind is blowing. Anyways, I'm gonna chill. One of my subscribers told me to chill, son. I'm chilling, trust me. Honestly, here's the deal with me. When I get pissed, y'all, I go very silent. And at that point, I'm looking for my target. Marines are so crazy. You piss us off, we find out where you live, we'll drive all the way to your doorstep. I know this Marine will. So yes, take me as a threat and a promise. Depends on how you conduct. You can do all the stupid mess you want, but when you start infringing on my front doorstep, in my bubble, trying to get in my head, I don't think you can handle the capacity that I'm charged with. I will electrocute you with my mental thoughts. Anyways, we're just trying to figure this out, y'all. Like literally, we just want to figure this out. I got patience to wait, but like, I would like to see the look on everybody's face when this goes south for them, which will go universal for me, and not north, south, east, or west. It'll go universal. It'll be all directions at one time for me, simultaneously. Warp 10 everywhere at one time. And then people are gonna see what's really crack-a-lacking. And I'm looking at this at the horizon. Look at that little spherical moon coming out of its cloud cover. Now there's our Earth clouds at the horizon. See the difference in the texture? Look how puffy those are. They're getting blown around by our atmosphere. And I know we have different atmospheres, like atmosphere, metasphere, stratosphere, ethereal sphere. You know what I'm saying? We have all those different levels. And one of these clouds might be in those levels. But as far as the world is concerned, sky's the limit for those that went into space. You know, you got people flying in space talking about they went to the edge of space, but they had to come back down to Earth. Right now, I don't trust really too many men, even with degrees. If our government's subverting each other and doing us dirty, whether it's on the federal or state level, and everybody with authority on their belt clip or in their pocket or in the stroke of a pen, if they are the ones that are subverting the truth, trying to hide an equation, and I already know what the equation is, then they're the false ones. The real ones try to find out the totality of the equation. They look at a situation, drop some mathematical specs, and it might not come all in one day, and that's a problem with a lot of people. The idiot I just got through dealing with and all the idiots before him, they all ask a question like you can solve it within a minute. That's what makes you false, because y'all watch too many of those action movies where the human whatever in the central portion of the equation is the one that's solving it, like kind of like MacGyver. You got a solution for every damn situation. The A-Team. Making booby traps out of every situation. No, God don't work on man's time. So if these are, and they are, planets on approach to the Earth, volcanoes getting set off, earthquakes are happening, I've been feeling tremors, the weather's hot, all of a sudden Canada is in the news for 100 degrees of heat. You know why? Because these planets are pulling on the Earth and pulling it, pretty much we've been tilted on our side, so to speak, and then these planets got the Earth wobbling. They're disturbing the Earth's flow. So all you little ignorant dudes that ain't doing your homework, like D5, man, you need to do some research, bro. Stop regurgitating everything that everybody said to you. And I looked up your freaking subscribers since you got me on this numbers crap. You might have had 10 years of 82,667 views, but you only got 397 subscribers. And and I didn't think to remind you of that. So I'm gonna get off this dude, y'all, but like, it's not about the numbers of me, it's about the numbers in the sky. Don't dispute me when I know I'm right. I've only been doing this for a year with the camera, with the third eye cam. I've been looking up all my life. I'm 47. So 47 minus 2 years, I've been looking up for 45 years. I do remember that. I remember being 3 years old. No, I remember being born. Like before I was born, I remember being upside down in the darkness. I remember being a baby in diapers, and my mom, and I described to her what she looked like. She had an afro at the time because I was born in 74 with a fuzzy little white shawl. The sun hit the back of her shawl. I was laying on her bed getting my diaper changed because I probably pooped my little diaper, and she changed my diaper, and I remember her picking me up. I remember another instance of her feeding me, and I was in a baby walker, and I'm running across the kitchen floor, and I remember the sun coming in through the back window. That's how detailed I am, y'all. And the reason why I'm saying that, so that way you know how heavy I am. There's another planet right here. I knew it. Just sitting here looking at this whole thing. I was looking at the bottom of it, so what I look for in the bottom, you see that turn, that semicircle past the Earth clouds? That's its spin axis. All right, and then you go up from there to the top, and there's the top of it. I know I ain't stupid. It's got, I think it's, no, that's just an asteroid. Okay, it's got a moon with it. So there's the moon, and then like I said, there's this other moon. Anyways, I'm a very detailed person, and the older I get, I don't do drugs. I drink my little bit of alcohol, but I don't got time for drugs because I like my brain. Waking up every day, learning the sky, making music, enjoying life, that's what gets me high. That's why I don't do no crimes. I don't got time for no crimes, and I'm just trying to do the best thing that I can to live, enjoy life. But when I get these little trap houses that come and try to cut me down because they can't keep up, but they want to make a spectacle of me, yes, I would like to meet them face to face so I could decimate them like a freaking lion in the jungle on the Impala. You will get chewed up, swallowed, eaten, and pooped it out, and I'm being nice. It's gonna take me a minute to get off that, y'all, because it's like I get over one asshole, and then next thing I know, somebody else comes with the same damn dumb narrative, and it just irks me. And like I said, the moon is still coming, so I know y'all want me to chill, but it is hard to chill when your temperament flies and the moon and these planets are all pulling on you. So no matter where the moon moves in the sky, and apart from the sun, which is the centerpiece of magnetic freaking pull, that's already rough enough dealing with the sun and the moon's magnetic pull on you. And then we got these planets, moons, and asteroids coming out, and all this dark matter and whatever these planets are made of is all pulling on the Earth, and on top of that, it's pulling on us. So y'all better be thankful. I guess the little haters are thankful because they get to find somebody to pick on, even though it's short-lived. But I guarantee you, history's gonna remember my name and all y'all's names that's doing an honorable job of looking up. But they're not gonna remember the hecklers. All right, I'm gonna wait for this thing to jump. I'm about to go take care of some business, and we'll be back. Poof. All right, so I'm over in Colonial Heights at the mall. Still sitting here. There's the moon up there, and there's my cloud. Everywhere else is clear. That's my north, my west, my south, back to my east. All right. Okay, we're back. Same date. The time is 1846. 6:46 was my civilian. I cut my daggone phone off. I mean my watch that connects to my phone. I got a this thing. Actually, it is on. I forgot. Anyways, okay. So looking at my due south over the building, you see 1, 2, 3 planets. There's one right there, one right there, and the other one is lower. Yeah, there it is. All right, so you see that. Most of my oh, there's my planet sitting on top of us, and it's sitting up on this cloud cover. All right, so we see the moon right here. Trying to get clear some people. I don't really talk with people around me. So we see our cloud is right here, and the sun is being covered by some of the debris. debris is mostly right here. You can see my planets right there. Small one right there. Definitely that one right here. And this one coming out of the clouds right here. The rest of the sky is clear. I think, let me see, there's another one behind the building. Yep, something is passed on to the east behind the building. Yeah, I usually don't. Oh, look, and you know, Mr. Magic Chemtrail over here. I'm kind of really irritated because I kind of want to put my hands around somebody's neck. Every month or every couple of months, there's some new ass that tries to get at me. Here's my big planet. Here it is. This is what I was looking for. So you see the lit side right here. Dark side is over here. It's contouring right here. So this is your contour of the sphere. And it's running into the cloud depths. And it's coming out over here. And there's a chemtrail, see? So, you know, I would like to have a dialogue with a individual, but he's trying to irritate people. Here's my question to you if you're still trolling my page. Why is it that every time, if you go back and really look at my videos, because obviously you don't have a long attention span, why do you see these jets flying in proximity to these clouds? Since we don't speak your language, if these are Earth clouds, and they're so thick, and we're seeing spheres, since you want to question me, I want to question you. Because I already asked myself these questions countless times on a consistent basis. You just kind of fell out of somebody's butthole like yesterday and then started questioning me. But I've been here for a while. So why do you see this contour of this sphere right here where it's one face, one side lit up, and you don't see the rest of it? Why? I'll answer that one for you. Because there's a sun. Sun hits that side of the planet, lights it up. These planets are way out in space, far enough to not be too close to the Earth, but be in a distance where they're still showing up, okay? Up there's an asteroid, it's in its cloudy cover. But the problem with a lot of you knuckleheads is that you expect for these planets to come out into the clear. No, God is tricky. God made this, not nobody else. God is really tricky. He has to be tricky to deal with you knuckleheads. He ain't gonna give you the answer easy. That's one thing about God. You're gonna work for it. And since you're unable to work for it and you have nothing but questions and ridicule and cutting into people, because you really pissed me off, dude. You think you got me, but you don't. There's two sides of my being pissed off. One side that says I'm tired of you, and the other side that says, you know what, I would love to just thrash you. That would give me great joy. The same way that you love to just like irritate us, you would make me freaking tickle pink to my stomach, and I probably would start growing Hellboy horns. So all of us got some bad in us. You bringing mine out, buddy, but it's gonna be too much for you. Anyways, I'm gonna get off this guy. He's not worth it, y'all. But like, I know what I'm seeing. I know what I'm seeing on y'all pages. We know what we're seeing on each other's pages. Maybe it's a good thing that he came, but at some point I will be ignoring him, and it'll be just another new asshole. I think that's why I'm sticking with this one. I find him stupidly intriguing. That his perception won't allow him to go beyond his flesh. And I can say some pretty cool words to hook and bait somebody, and that's what I've been doing lately. So if some of y'all got irritated with my topic about the word gay, the word gay initially means happy. That's the yin, the yang side of it. The yin side of it is what everybody is running from. So people are so caught up in the moment, and he didn't even listen to my whole speech, that he got caught up in the moment of that word. But he doesn't do the historical research. He just regurgitates everybody's crap. What he's regurgitating is a ritual. If you go on his page, everything on his page is something that some philosopher fabricated. Some of it's half true, some of it's half falses. But he'll never sit in dialogue because he puts everything into a general bucket instead of separating all the pieces to the puzzle and properly putting the puzzle together. Instead, he just throws it out on the floor and say, "Oh, pick up one piece now. Let's answer the question to this piece. See this piece right here? It's shaped like this. It has this color on it. It might possibly be a picture of a butt or a butthole or a jackass. Whose jackass? Whose butt does it belong to?" That's how this guy thinks. So wrap them up real tight. Done with them. I guess I got to go into my next phase of teaching, like literally. Yeah, I hope I am wrong. God help us if I'm right. You know how horrible it's going to be to watch the earth crack open and watch your houses fall into the earth, into lava pits, watch the earth, one side of the earth lift up into a very tall mountain, block out the sun, and then slide over the top of you and your family members, and then crush and consume you. And then on top of that, all these gases that are going to spill out into the atmosphere, shoot way up into the atmosphere and choke us to death, burn us to death. So maybe I need to get on the dark side of that. You know how horrible it's going to be for asteroids to come out of the sky and run through you, run through your body, and your blood spill out like dung. Somewhere God said that in the Bible. Somebody wrote it in the Bible. So maybe, and also it says that when signs start showing up in the sky, the demons are going to quake where they stand. So this guy is harassing me. He's obviously a demon. He's not ready for God. He has some issues he's hammering out, and he's not ready to deal with the next level. He's comfortable staying right here, doing whatever it is his perverted mind lets him do, and that's just the way it is. So, man, I got a lot on my head. I don't want y'all to know how evil I can get. Trust me, I've been in the war. You can get pretty evil, having to fight your way out of a situation just to live. You know what I mean? So I know ain't nobody gonna stand toe to toe with me. He's just gonna sit far away and ridicule me and ask dumb questions. But I'll tell you what, you wanna keep asking questions and you're into the world, your worldly ways, and you love your technological advancements, why don't you ask Google, ask Siri, ask your phone. They got a whole lot of freaking applications that you can upload. Digital books that you can upload. Answer your own questions. You can't teach nobody anything. Every ounce of material that you've already ran across your video page, I've already read. And it's with half truths and half lies. So you go ahead and be stuck in the way of the world, the way of fallen man. And when we exalt past you, there's a planet right there. When we exalt past you and you begging to go with us, no, you're gonna stay here. There's another planet right here. So 1, 2, my big one, 3. There's something to slowly come out. Maybe not. I need to see that one a little bit more. 4. There's 4 right there. 5, 6 over here. Possibly 7 back here. I don't know. I can't see everything. I have obstacles in my way. I can definitely see this. It's obvious. But it's cool. Yeah, I'm done with him. Straight up, I don't stay on the topic too long because it's too tiring for me. Even though I could do it all day, but it's a drain on my soul to a degree. So I think I've had enough of him. And now he's attacking Nibiru Followers Anonymous, and that's a sweet lady, man. She ain't did nothing but put out somebody's information that really is already confirmed. Here's why it's confirmed. We're down here. The Earth is having earthquakes. Volcanoes are erupting, the Yellowstone caldera. I look up into the sky, I'm seeing spheres encased in their clouds, gently floating by. And then I turn around and what's the other thing? Give me a second. Oh, I watched Mr. Magic Chemtrail and all his buddies fly across the sky chasing anomalies. And then I got smart and put my cameras up and left them up there for hours, and then started catching moving bodies. So, Mr. Idiot Boy, how can you not understand what's going on? But no, you stay stuck in your own little situation. Straight up, I'm going to laugh at you. And I got the right to laugh at you. There's another planet right there. There it is. I got the right to laugh at you because you could have asked the questions nicely, but you decided to be an asshole. And yes, you are an asshole. I'm an asshole too. And you know what? Let's be realistic. I can shit bigger than you. Straight up. If you want to get gutter, we can get gutter. I'm a professional, but I can get gutter. Do I want to get gutter? Hell no, I'm busy. But you're gonna learn today, buddy. Forever. You're gonna learn forever. Like, every day is gonna be a harsh, painful lesson to you because you're not opening up your mind. You're not truly studying to show yourself approved. You're caught up in the lies of man-made ways. Get on God's level. I guarantee you it'll blow you away. That's where I am now. That's why you ain't touched me. That's why you can't touch me. All right, so we got that. See my planets back here. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off, and we're gonna call it for the moment. Third eye cam, proof.